To all the various and wonderful brands that would like to work with me, please understand this. I have been doing what I do for a super long time. I'm not new to what I do. So if you bring me into your project, you have to understand that I have to do things the way that I've been doing it. My following, the people who actually know my work, they know my work. They know my work when I do it, and they know my work when someone else is copying my work. That's how long I've been doing this. So if you bring me into your threshold and your thought process is, oh, we're going to bring her in the threshold and then we're going to tell her to do this and tell her to do that and tell her to do that and tell her to do this and and it's going to work. It's not going to work. You're not going to get the results that you were aiming for, because people that know my work are going to be like, Shantae doesn't work like that. She doesn't move like that. That's not how she, that's not her. That's not her work, rather. And they're going to know. Oh, they're trying to puppetize her. And then they're not going to support you. You're going to have a belly flop. And that hurts. It's going to hurt your business. It's going to hurt your brand. And everyone's going to look and be like, they're not going to be mad at me. Listen, I don't move off of endorsements. I'm not a major nothing. I'm independent. Do you know the difference between someone that's independent and someone that is on major branding level? I'm not on major branding level. I turned that down many times, many years ago, several times, over and over and over, because I don't want that. I don't want to be puppetized. So sometimes these companies, they bring me in and they thinking in their minds, oh my God, she needs our endorsement. And I'm like, the fuck I don't. I don't need your endorsement. You need me. And I say that humbly. I'm willing to help you. But don't bring me in then and start acting like I'm stupid. That is a pet peeve of mine. And they bring me in. I kid you not. When I signed up as a volunteer for American Red Cross, the lady who runs the section that I was working under, she was always in my damn account. In my account. I'm like, hello, I'm Shantae. You are not. Why are you in my account? Oh, I'm just setting your appointments for you and da 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 da. And I'm like, if I need an assistant, I'll hire one. I am not like a dum dum. Okay? I'm a tech geek, I'm a geek, and I'm a street geek. I'm a bad combination to mess with, is what I'm trying to say. And the people who know my work, they know my work. So don't try to do my work and don't try to mimic my work and think that people who know my work's not going to recognize it. They know it from many miles away. So it's funny. I watch a lot of major brands do it and then they get stuck. Because once I realize that you're copying me, I set you up to be ruined forever. Because I said, oh, you not only want to copy me, but you don't even want to give credit where it's due. You're just a whole intellectual property thief. You're an intellectual property thief. And that's the reason why the United States Congress has now launched a new law against stealing intellectual property. Because that's the new crime. It's the biggest crime wave that's been going on for a long time. People seeing what you do, your intellectual thing, and then copying you and maximizing off of it simply because they have a lot of people who would think, oh my God, they just came up on they had a eureka moment. They had no eureka moment. They don't have no brains, and they're copying people who do have brains. Period. That's not smart. A lot of people think that's smart. No, it's dumb. Because if you don't know what you're doing, you don't even see the setup coming your way. Now, once again, this lady was all in my account, setting my stuff. I was just like, I know how to do it myself. I know how to do it. Oh, no. It seems you're having trouble. It seems I'm having trouble. I haven't even logged into my account. How is it I'm having trouble? Face palm. I'm just saying, people know my work. So don't try to tell me that I have to do it a certain type of way, because no, I don't have to do it your way. I do it my way. I've been doing it my way, and it gets me phenomenal results. I'm telling you, people who have worked with me, they know my work and they can vouch for me. And I don't need them to vouch for me. That's how solid my work is. I don't need them to vouch for me. I hate when I have to get into career paths that require me to give off references. I'm like, references? Do you see my resume? Are you nuts? Who needs references with a resume like that? Are you nuts? Are you bonkers? Do you even know who I am? And I say it humbly. I'm not even saying it like, oh, I'm all that. No. I'm like, yo, I put in work. So for you to sit back and try to mimic me or to try to downgrade my work by saying, oh, you have to go about it this way and that way. I'm like, you are sadly mistaken. I will do better. Maybe I made a mistake thinking that you were up to par with what I wanted to service. My bad for contacting you. Anyway, these people are nuts. They are obsessed with me. They are obsessed with being me. I have people creating accounts with my name attached to it. They're so dumb, they are emailing, they're using my fucking emails. I'm getting the emails to these random ass accounts. I'm like, you know you're dumb, right? You know all I gotta do is send this information to the FBI online fraud and they're gonna trace your IPP address exactly to where you are. Even if you use Apple products, they're gonna scope your dumb ass out and then you're gonna be facing federal charges because I'm gonna press charges. It's not no, oh, she's not gonna know it's us. I'm like, You can use all your encryption and all that stuff. You think this and you think that. I'm like, Before these products get to go out, they got to go past the federal government. You didn't know that? Yeah, before they get their patents and all of that. You're not as much of a genius as you think you are. But I'm gonna let you think you're doing something. I'm gonna let you think you're doing something because I'll just be sitting back and I'll just be like, ooh, let me send this over to the to IC3 code department. Ooh, here goes another one. Let me send it to the IC3 code. Somebody created some account on some damn website called Sugar Daddy or some bullshit. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? Then somebody creates an EA account. EA Sports, it's in the game. What the fuck are you doing? Stop smoking crack, yo. Stop getting fucked up and thinking you're untouchable, yo. You're dumb as hell, yo. You're fucking dumb. You're so dumb, I can't wait to see you in handcuffs going to prison. Federal prison for being a dumbass, wanting to be me so bad. Why can't you create an account in your own name and just put it to your own email? Oh, I want to be Shantae. Why do you got to create accounts for me when I know how to create my own account? Enter my name, enter my email, enter my number, enter my username. I know how to do that. Create a password. I know how to do that. Hold on, I'm about to sneeze. God bless me.